Rolling by the cops right now, and this is what we see. We're unloading one semi, so we loaded in the other one because they went off the road. Damn. So that bench seat that's right back there, that was right here in the middle, and then there was a build out in the back that had a foam mattress and stuff like that. Right now I'm pulling apart all the interior. I want to go ahead and insulate the walls really well. As you can see, I've got a 1x4 holding up the ceiling at the moment. I've got to look at that and see why it's not staying up on its own. So got a little curtain that closes off driving area. Pardon how it looks. Like I said, we just got home yesterday, drove straight from Vegas to here. So all right, y'all. All right, everybody. So we just got home last night from Vegas, and this morning got up, came over here to my location where I'm building out the van and everything like that. It's gonna be a very simple build. I'll go over some layouts and stuff that I'm looking at here in a future video, but I wanted to give you a look at the van before we really tore it apart. And I got about half the stuff out of the back of it already and realized, oh shoot, you forgot to record. So let me go ahead and turn the camera around and show y'all what we're working with.
Get out my house.
That smells terrible.
Huh?
That smells terrible.
Yeah.
So we just finished putting the walls in, the transoms, the shades, the insulation. We go around, completely insulated the doors, and there's Jacob. Yeah, we're about to put tape down. She's looking good. We need new lights, so that's why the wires are hanging down. Start cutting the beds. Let's take you over to the van. We got one bed put in, putting the hinges in, got both beds put in. Yeah, she's almost done.
All right, everybody, the long-awaited reveal of the van. She has gotten her name. When we picked her up, she had Harley Davidson stickers on her from the previous owner and everything. I was sitting there, we were all discussing names of everybody else's vehicles and everything like that, and I have finally come up with the name after 21 days of doing all the conversions and everything that we wanted to do. The long drive from Florida to Mississippi, then the flight to Mississippi to Vegas, and then driving it all the way back from Vegas to us, completely tearing out the back side of it and emptying it out. I am now honored to introduce Harley Quinn. So we'll start with the outside here. They have the two comfy chairs there. They have a little metal table and a little single burner stove that's got the attachment onto it to where they can attach it to the 20-pound tank that's inside for the heating system. Back here is my shower system. This back here is my shower system. So we went with this shower tent because it does give me the ability to stand up in it and still have headroom and everything that I need to for doing all of my shower stuff. We have a 5-gallon water bucket that'll be filled with water. We'll take water out of it, put it into a pot or something like that and heat it up. It will be stored in the van, so it won't be freezing cold, but it will be like room temperature. Heat up some water in there and it allows me to have a shower. And here we have it's a little itty bitty submersible pump that comes with a battery to turn it on and off. And then it comes with a shower head up here with multiple attachments and everything like that for how to secure it. So I could even, there's a suction cup one that I could even take and put it to the side of the van if I wanted to stand outside and take a shower. Out here we have a Predator super quiet inverter, 1400 watts. It allows us to power the van when we are not on shore power. It's also a backup if she needs to if she needs to jump off the vehicle for any reason or anything like that. It does have that capability. But I will show you, we have 2 sets of lights inside. We have 110 and 12 volt. So we'll go over that when I go through there. So looking at it from the back, you can see that we have bug netting up there for when the bugs start getting bad. We also have it for the side door, but we chose not to install it yet to allow easier entrance and exits. We have an Igloo 7-day cooler. That thing right there, packet full of ice. It's actually a really good cooler, keeps ice really well as long as it's not in a super hot environment. We did find that out in Vegas that yeah, Vegas weather, it doesn't last 7 days full of ice in the sun. So inside we have privacy curtains right there so they can close off the cab area, so that way they can get some privacy and everything like that when they're sleeping. That is a prefab cabinetry right there that we installed to allow her to have some cabinet space. The lid does open to allow additional space down below. There's the propane tank. We secured the basket down to the floor so that way it's not going to go anywhere or anything like that. And then we get to the beds. Both beds, the mattress and the mattress topper that are on them are a queen mattress that was in here. It was a 3-inch foam and then like a 1-inch topper that was on it. So we cut those down. The wife sewed the covers for both of those beds so that way they would be protected. There's also going to be sheets over top of them to keep them clean. Carbon monoxide detector and fire extinguisher. Both beds, we switched the mattresses back and forth to either side, whatever they're needing to get into. But both beds open up just like this for additional storage and for food storage, anything that they need to keep out of the way. This side does have a special feature. It is also, if you go down through this hole right here, where it's right at the foot of the wife's bed, and it comes around the corner, and boom, cat box. So it allows the cat a little additional space so she can have somewhere to hide to go do her business. Also keeps the puppy out of afternoon snacks. So that's what that little hole leads to right there. Also more storage and everything back there. And there in between the bed is a 5-gallon water jug with a water pump on top to where they can manually pump out the water. That is their drinking water stash. Yes, I know the top is not on right. It's just done up for a mock-up so y'all can see how it's gonna look. And then up front here, they also have a Mr. Buddy heater that is hooked up to where they can hook it up to the propane, hence the reason for the carbon monoxide detector and everything like that. This is an indoor safe heating system, but it's always good to have a backup to make sure that everybody's safe. And then here we have a dog tie out for little Leo, so that way while they're at camp or whatever, or whenever they're doing trail magic, they have a place to be able to tie up the dog. And didn't do much up here. We put a new radio in it and had to run some wires to put new speakers in and everything like that. The speakers were bad, but that is the front. And if you look right there, that little guy right there, I found him at the Mardi Gras parade that somebody threw out. It's just the tiniest little solid plastic duck. I thought it'd be cool to put in here on the dash. And then the Buddha. So, I told you I'd tell you about the lights. These 4 little white puck lights right here, or square lights, are 12-volt system for if they're just going to be spending the night in the parking lot, overnighting somewhere, something where they just need a little bit of light so they can get into bed and get everything situated. That's what those are for. And then when the generator's running, maybe, there it goes, that is 110 rope lighting that is around LEDs around the top, and they can have it to whatever color system they want. They can leave it as a color to help with the night vision or whatever, but they also have 110. And then generator running. I told you that was an awesome generator. We can sit here and have a conversation with it running, and it's still super quiet. It's about the decibels of a normal conversation. All right, everybody, there she is, all sealed up. Everything's in its place, and they still have some floor space and stuff like that to where they can move around and take me to the trail. Thank y'all for sticking around if you're still here for the reveal of the photo or of the van. I've had a blast doing this project with my son and my wife to get it prepped out for them on trail while they support me while I try to complete a life journey for me on the Appalachian Trail. A couple more days, we'll be on the trail and you'll start seeing those videos. Love y'all.